Once again, Kathleen Skama, president of the Western Energy Alliance, joining us here on Jimmy at the Crossroads. And make no mistake, the West is one of the driving producers, the driving producer, I think, of oil and gas production here in the United States. And it is so critical. It's a no-brainer. It's so critical to our national security, to our economic prosperity and opportunity, and to weathering the storm that we are in right now. As I write about in my Examiner op-ed, it's Biden's alternate energy reality. We're just suffering in it. And indeed, since Biden has banned Russian energy imports, he needs a scapegoat for inevitable price hikes. The administration has heretofore exclusively blamed Russia's invasion. Now they're priming to blame America's oil and gas industry while refusing to unleash production and insisting on green energy. Gas prices were already rising before the invasion, due largely to Biden's anti-energy policies, without which we would be in a much better position to weather the storm. And let's be clear on that point. Without Biden's policies leading in to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, when we were already seeing the rise in gas prices, without those policies, the oil and gas industry would be much better equipped to adjust, to boost production, and to help address what's troubling Americans. What is setting so many Americans behind right now as they just try to keep up. Biden inflation at a 40-year high. Gas prices at record highs now, well above $4 a gallon, higher than 2008, the last record. It's astonishing. And as I point out in my Examiner piece, as you listen to the likes of Biden or Jen Psaki, you can't help but ask, what kind of bubble are they in? For the rest of us, it's Biden's alternate energy reality. We played the clips earlier. He's obsessed with this green energy future, with the idea that the central planners in the all-knowing, all-powerful federal government can transform our economy.
Loosening environmental regulations or pulling back clean energy investment won't, let me expand, will not lower energy prices for families. But transforming our economy to run on electric vehicles powered by clean energy, with tax credits to help American families winterize their homes and use less energy, that will help.
In truth, that is not tenable. It is not logical. It is not reasonable. In fact, here in Colorado, we have been seeing what happens when the Democrats in charge of a government go in this green energy direction and hamper oil and gas production, what the consequences are to those policies. And the mindset that Biden brings is fundamentally wrong for the American people on energy. That doesn't mean we shouldn't be looking at all of the above approaches, having more investments in the private sector that go toward solar and wind. Of course, nuclear, small nuclear reactors are one of those things, SMRs, that we should be examining, putting in more across the country. I mean, there are a lot of steps to take other than just oil and gas production, but oil and gas has to be a considerable part of that. You have to recognize it. To not do so and to act as though that is not the case is indeed an alternate energy reality. Joe Biden's alternate energy reality. Unfortunately, we're all living and suffering in it.